Hi everyone, and welcome back to QuinnCast, the podcast with a silly name, but hopefully good info. So today I want to talk about two things. The first thing is the results from day 2 of the, Librarian to Barbarian workout. So yesterday the workout focused a lot more on legs and core, whereas today was much more arms and core. And my arms are really tired, not even going to sugarcoat it. With that being said, I think things have been moving along pretty smoothly. If an exercise ever aggravates my knee, I just switch it up. And if an exercise ever, scares me, I switch it with something else. So, for example, there's an arm exercise where they want you to throw the steel mace over your head and catch it. So you throw it from one hand to the other. And I'm just like, this seems fun and all, but I really don't want to get a concussion. So I've definitely been stepping back from that one and substituting in other things. The other thing that I want to talk about is my measures of success. And I know I talked about this a little bit in episode 3, but I want to dive a little bit more in depth. So I'm really drilling down and adding 2 more measures of success. The first is I want to be able to sort of move about the world and not be so sore that basically I can't function. So hasn't happened yet. After yesterday, I was able to go to practice, even though I was very sore. After today, I was able to fill up a couple of 5-gallon water jugs. So, not the easiest task. It is something I'm keeping an eye on, though, because the last thing I need is to get, too broken to fight, especially before, the big event that's coming up at the start of next year, which is Battle for the Ring. The other measure of success that I'm going to do is a little bit more in-depth, a little bit ridiculous, but roll with me. I'm going to be using statistics, and every practice for a month I'm going to be tracking 5 different categories. And that's my number of kills, my number of deaths, the number of limbs I take from other fighters, the number of shields I break, and the number of lights that are called on my shots. And I know that seems excessive, and it probably is, but I feel like I need some discernible, clear, and easily measurable numbers that I can use to see whether or not my steel mace training is actually being successful or is actually affecting in my foam fighting in some way. And then, at the end of the month, I think I can talk a little bit about the statistics to see, how things change from start to end, and, we can just kind of go from there. So that's all for this week, or that's all for today anyway. Woo! Thanks so much for listening, and I'll catch you in the next QuinnCast.